Hello everybody, welcome to another video here on my channel. This is, what day is this? This is the 21st of June charting session. Also, you may have noticed that my background's a little different, right? This is what. Yeah, anyways, let's get into this. So, looking at the 15-minute chart, I have some annotations here. I'm not going to get rid of them just because we're going to see how I kind of did while I was trading, how I charted it while I was trading. So first, if I go to the daily here, and then, come on. All right, I'm going to take off these annotations real quick. You can see we're still just running up. We are in a daily fair value gap right now. We could honestly come back down to... and I'm going to draw this out as well, just in case. So this is this fractal range right here. We could come down and honestly maybe even tap into this order block right here. So I'm going to draw that out. It's a possible area we could come down to. We've also, you can see, well, I don't know what this is really on. That's useless. Oh yeah, this is whenever things kept changing. I don't need any of this, actually. Okay, so we've just been running up. Let's look at the weekly as well. I want to see... We did create a weekly fair value gap, which is usually... This is kind of a big one. Just looking at this. Let's look at the monthly now. This is the monthly chart, so you can see we're on all-time highs. This is the history of the chart right here. Okay, let's go back down to the 4-hour. So, in the 4-hour, we almost took this low. We have not taken it yet, but what we have done is we came down to here, came back up, tapped into this 4-hour, or this is a 1-hour. We tapped into this 1-hour. And we're heading down. We might take this low. You can see we took out where we went up to this fair value gap. We actually swept this high, and then we came back down, sort of kind of retracing here. Haven't taken out this low yet, which is what I wanted to see yesterday, and it did not happen. So going to the 15-minute, a couple things we can draw out. It was Thursday. So from Thursday to Friday in the middle of the night, we created this SMT with displacement down, and we came all the way down and took out this SMT TP without any entries on the 15-minute. Now, of course, if I were to draw a box, which I would not have been trading at all during this time, this was during 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., right? So I'm not trading during that time, but if you were at a smaller time frame, let's see if there's any entries. So 5-minute, right here could be an entry off of this order block. We come down, and we have this fair value gap as well. So here's some entries that could possibly be taken to take out this low. But on the 15-minute, there was nothing. I really don't care about that, though, because that's in the overnight session. Doesn't matter too much to me. So, after we took out this SMT TP, looks like we don't want to take this out yet because we kept retracing up. We ended up retracing to OTE by around market open. So, we'll go into there. And I'm also going to... Why is this not up? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let me just pull both of these up. I just want to see if any SMT was created. No SMT here, no SMT here. Okay, right here is an SMT. So, pre-market, there was definitely a possible, it was a pretty good model here. So you had SMT, and then you had this displacement candle up, which would make this protected low. The only thing is that this SMT TP was taken. So here's a model right here. That brought us to take out these highs. We ended up coming up to here. I have an SMT drawn out. Oh yeah, this is because it's actually from here. So right here we had an SMT. Displacement down. This was the first entry. I took a couple entries yesterday. I was in profit. I had a couple losses, a couple wins. This was the first trade I took. So we had an SMT. We came down, took out this SMT TP. In addition, we had an uptrend going into this macro right here. And so what did I want to see? I wanted to see this macro reverse us. So here could have been the signal to get reversed. And market open made us come down. And we actually came back up. Now we kind of consolidated here. But I was expecting us to head lower, because one of this SMT too, we tapped into, we perfectly tapped OTE of the range. You can see this little pink line is OTE of, let me go to a higher time frame to show you guys. So it's kind of hard to see, but out of, where is it at? Hold on. Oh yeah, out of this low to this high. So out of this leg right here, we came up and retraced to this 1 hour fair value gap, and we tapped OTE. So from there, I did expect to move lower. So first entry was right here. This would be short position. Take it on here. Your stop can be, I put my stop just like right here. The reason why I didn't want to put it all the way at the top of this wick, I didn't really want to put it this body candle either, so I just put it the next body sort of open right here that was above this actual fair value gap. Or this could have been just the 5-minute top. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, it was the top of the 5-minute. I'm an idiot. So the top of the 5-minute body is where I put my stop loss. And my target for this, my first target was down at this low, but I really wanted to see this protected low get taken. So we came down to here. My target was right down here. So we reacted nicely. We came down, we came back up, and I did not add into here, but you could. You could add into this 1 minute, and then we just came back down again, and we took out this protected low. So then after that, we came a little further down. We formed an SMT right here. Displacement up here is your breakaway gap. So any fair value gap that's created after a move is your breakaway gap. And usually breakaway gaps don't get tapped into. They can. Guess it's just a fair value gap that way, but this is a breakaway gap. We came up, and then from this right here, we had a downtrend going into this macro. I wanted to see a reversal, so I figured this displacement up was a reversal. I wanted to look for an entry, so we have this 1 minute. Now I didn't enter yet. You can see we closed, and I wanted to see us sort of have a reaction off. So this was not my entry. This right here is my entry. So I was wanting to wait for a candle to close above the fair value gap. So you can see right here, we closed below. Now, this one opened in the fair value gap. I wanted to see it open and close. I just wanted to see it look like it was respecting it better. This candle came all the way down here, and then we came back up, and we closed right here. And then this candle, we closed down here. This candle we closed up, and I was thinking I was going to miss the move here, but we ended up coming back down. And since this has been previously respected, it'll probably get respected again. So I took my entry on this candle close right here. My stop was wherever it's put right here. Yeah, it was put at the body, or at this candle's low. And then my first TP was here at these highs. I don't actually think I did not even take it off there. I took off right here. I took it off at this SMT TP. That was the second winning trade. And then storage generating more structure. I wonder if there was an SMT in here. So there's not an SMT there. Yeah, there was an SMT right here. So after that, we create an SMT. And then after some time, we got some displacement up. Here could be an order block. Here could be an entry. So if I did not take this entry, but if you did take this entry right here, your stop theoretically would be at this candle's low. But I didn't want to take an entry with such a big candle like this, because just like this, we can just, you know, even though we did technically respect this model, because the way a fair value gap works is we want to hold this candle, right? This is the candle with the fair value gap, and so it's got to be at this low. We did hold it, right? We never went down below this wick right here, but it's just too much to play with. I didn't feel like taking this trade. And we came back up, and then right here could be a possible entry. Actually, no, it's not. I didn't even take this. I don't know why I wrote it out, because up here is the target. So up here is SMT TP. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this. Yeah, none of this is useful. Okay, so right here, we came up. We did not take out this SMT. I did it once again. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that erupt cut right there, I stopped the recording, and I just annotated the entire day in front of you guys, and then I just realized the recording was paused. I am so sick of doing that. So yeah, let me just go back to here. So we end up coming down. I don't remember exactly everything I said. We have these entries right here. I took this one, got stopped out right here. I should have put my stop down here, but I got stopped out at this low, which for some reason I took it there. It was probably a 30-second candle I was putting it under, which was not good for me. But this does get respected. Take out this SMT TP. We ended up creating a fair value gap right here with displacement up. Here's a possible entry with this first fair value gap tapped into. We respect it, go higher, take out this SMT TP. And then right here, man, I gotta explain all this again. So this is a classic, especially with this macro, which this usually tends to really only happen with macros, or it's higher probability whenever it's with a macro. So macro is supposed to indicate a market structure shift, or yeah, basically a reversal with a market structure shift. So we have an uptrend right here. This is the classic, I think, 2022 ICT model. But uptrend, we break this, we come up, tap into a premium arrayed fair value gap, and that's where we barely tap into, and then we come down, take out these lows, and we actually reverse the entire move to head down to these recently protected lows. And then we form an SMT right here. So from this SMT, we have displacement up, a fair value gap tap. If you look at the 5-minute, which this SMT, since it's so big, it'd be nicer to look at from a higher time frame. And you can see we have this 5-minute fair value gap created right here after this displacement up, that we end up tapping into. And this is a nice bold one. There is a baby one, like a couple ticks of a baby one right here, but I would like this one a little better. You also have this internal model right here. We have this, after this big SMT, with this fair value gap respect, we have this internal model, which gives us a lot of displacement. Also another entry inside of this internal model to take this SMT TP out. So this is already a beautiful model itself. We also have this order block that gets respected with these wicks. But then here's the 5-minute that gets tapped into, as well as this previously respected 1-minute. That comes up, and not enough time in the day to take out this SMT TP. But with a little more internal structure to look at this leg while it's coming up, you can find some other models. So for example, here is one of them. And then you have another one right here. So it starts off with this being the SMT. We get displacement down. We respect this 1-minute, but we don't even take out this SMT TP, which is surprising because this makes us create 3 equal lows and then we come up and take out this high, which is not really seen much. So that is kind of weird that that did happen, but we took out this high, came down, took out this low, didn't form any SMT, we come back up, take out this high, and then take out the low again. So this is just, like, look at this. We have, firstly, we have this low get take out. I'm actually going to draw these with dashes. Oh, dash, dash, dash. Where's the dash? Where's the dashes at? Dash. Okay, so this low gets taken out. And then after that, this high gets taken out. And then this low gets taken out, I guess. And then this high gets taken out. And then after that high gets taken out, this low gets taken out. And then this high would get taken out probably again if we had more time. But that's really all I have. I kind of went through this kind of quick because I sort of already explained the entire day, but I just stopped my recording. Okay, so now let's check news. From Forex Factory. Okay, so Monday we have a red folder news in the afternoon. So that's going to be a nice time. I might try to trade like around 2 p.m. on Monday. Probably a little bit in the morning, but it's not going to be that great. Usually no news Mondays, especially in the morning, are just not good. But this one does have a decent amount of news. So let's look at the next day. Tuesday, we have 8:30 news. Tuesday looks beautiful. We have 8:30 news, and then we have consumer confidence at 10 a.m. So this is going to be really nice in the morning. Wednesday, we have pretty much nothing. Thursday, we have 5:30 news. That'll get us nice, nice structure for pre-market. 8:30 news. Again, 8:30 news is always nice for the day. And then 10 a.m. news, that's also really nice. And then Friday, we have 8:30 again and 10 a.m. So next week should be a really, really nice week. Looking at where we are in the charts as well, if I go to like the 4-hour, the area where we are in the charts is also kind of nice. It's really nice because we had displacement down. I want to see this low get taken. I want to see us take out these lows. Last time we had a big displacement leg down, we had this one, which this looks sort of similar, right? It is possible. Well, we already did respect this 1 hour, so it is possible we could come back lower. But last time we really had something like this was, it was like right around here. We had displacement leg down. We didn't really respect it though. Displacement leg down, right? We had all these bigger displacement legs. And that's sort of what's happening right here. We had a big displacement leg up and then big displacement leg down. And that's what was happening over here, where we had big displacement up, big displacement down. And that's what made us go lower for a while. So maybe that same thing could happen over here. I guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, that's really all I have for this video. If you are new to my YouTube channel, I do recommend you watch the chart annotations review series, and also check out my Discord community that's in the link in the description. There's access, you can get a free trial, and with that free trial, it's like, at the moment, it's like 3 months long. So you can have free access to a course which explains a bunch of concepts about ICT. You also get a bunch of charting sessions just like this. I'm going to be starting live trading soon, and starting next week, my what's this called? My charting sessions are going to be live. So it's going to be quite a nice stuff. I'm also going to be trying to do some outreach to try to grow some more members. But yeah, that's all I have. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.